Happy Wednesday, everybody. This is Billy and Jack with the Marine Corps Movie Minute. And today we're back discussing minute 35 of Any Which Way You Can. The minute begins with Lynn Halsey Taylor being tucked into bed, and it ends with Lynn Halsey Taylor standing in a nightshirt in the doorway. So, Perry, what do you got for me today?
Well, I don't know, man. I think that been really looking forward to this minute. I think that the action kind of starting to settle in, and it'd be nice to see what happens or what transpires to this next 60 seconds of the film.
I like that it begins and ends with Sandra Locke, or as she's known in this movie, Lynn Halsey Taylor. That's a mouthful.
Yeah, yeah, I know it's kind of not easy to say, right?
But it is a southern name. You got to have three names when you're southern like that.
How dare you?
Well, from like the deep south maybe,
Well,
not
actually,
like
no.
Texas
Well,
south.
yeah, Texas isn't the South; it's Texas, man.
This is a great minute because it features the three main players. We got Clint, and we got Sandra Locke, and of course we got your friend
My
and
friend,
confidant. Yeah, exactly.
the monkey.
Clyde the monkey, Clyde the orangutan.
Yeah,
He's got a little bit of business going on in this minute.
yeah.
We know from last minute, Clint Eastwood or Philo Beto, if you will,
Yeah, that's
is
a hell of a name too, isn't it?
yeah, Philo. You don't know here too many Philos.
I don't think I've ever heard any Philos.
My son plays Ark, and there's a Phyla, and I always think of Philo whenever I hear that.
Oh,
Yeah, so Philo Beto, he had reunited with Lynn Halsey Taylor from his love interest, if you will, from the previous movie, which did not end well, and looks like he
trying to patch things up.
well, exactly. She wanted to make nice. He wanted nothing of it, but she's been down on her luck, and he just can't help himself. So he helps her out and instead of a hand out, it's a hand up. He says,
Yeah,
because friends give hands up, not hands out. So he brings her back to his place, and but of course their relationship was a bit tumultuous, and they went ahead and he tucked her into his bed, and he decided he's gonna bunk elsewhere.
yeah. He's a gentleman. You know.
Exactly, he's a gentleman.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, what would you expect with from a guy with a monkey
Exactly. Well,
or a
speaking of
great ape?
when you own a great ape like that, you don't go sleep on the couch. You take your bedroll or sleeping bag, if you will, carry it out to the shed that or barn in your backyard, which turns out to also be the home of Clyde. Once again, your friend Clyde the monkey.
He's not my friend.
Oh, close personal friend.
Oh yeah, well, confidant. We shared a moment.
Right. It was a
Yeah.
shared moment, if you will.
Yeah.
And I'm doing the finger thing while I say that. So of course, he goes in and basically, he kind of, he does his little Clint Eastwood, basically saying he's going to be his roommate for the night, and he throws out his bedroll. But as we've seen already, uh, Clyde is a big fan of Oreos, so there's an Oreo waiting there
A
for Clint,
whole
like a
damn box of
yeah.
Oreos.
Well, that's the other movie to talk about, Ma, outsmarted by a monkey.
Yeah,
He
that's how I
hid the
spent most
Oreos
of
in
my
her own
life.
dresser. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like having a child.
Yeah. Of course, Clint Eastwood decides he wants to save or Philo Beto wants to save his Oreo for later. And after he gets
Why
his
wouldn't
bedroll,
you?
well, let's just say I'm not eating it right then and there.
Yeah. Give the monkey some mooches with your Oreo teeth.
Yeah, so Philo, of course, when you're sleeping with somebody, you got to give them a nice big kiss on the lips, even if it's your pet orangutan.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I've seen some videos of the shit that fucking monkeys or great apes, whatever. Listen, for the sake of this, it's a monkey.
Right.
I know
Yes,
it's technically not. It's a monkey.
we're well aware that an orangutan isn't a monkey, but we're going to
Yeah.
continue to use monkey. We have used monkey.
Yeah.
We love this monkey.
Well, as many of these minutes as we've done, I people like to correct me, the great ape family or whatever. It's like that stupid ass scene from uh was it Jay and Silent Bob?
Yeah, we love this monkey.
Yeah. I'm the click commander. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, right.
So, but yeah,
Oh,
okay. So that let's see. Yeah, so let's stop arguing. We're gonna call it a monkey because it rolls off the tongue a little easier. But fuck, man, I forgot what I was going with this.
well, this is typical for us that,
It's been a
well, you
long
see,
week, man.
as you see,
I got the coronavirus.
exactly. Well, it looks like, see, with that kiss, Philo Beddoe is not social isolating or social distancing.
No, no.
Now he's doing a good job of social distancing from Lynn Halsey Taylor, but
Yeah.
maybe, it's almost like that coronavirus challenge that the morons are doing where they're
No.
licking toilet seats. Have you seen that
Oh,
shit?
that's you
Yeah.
deserve it. You deserve anything you get at that point. Hopefully, well, never mind. I'll
Yeah.
I won't say
I
anything mean.
I'm sorry I even had to bring it up. 'Cause I don't the fucking morons out there. Um, yeah, but I mean, right below that is kissing a primate on the lips, I guess, right?
Yeah, man, those y- th- yeah, that's where I was going with this. Yeah, those, for genetic relatives, those things are they're nasty creatures, man.
Well, let's be honest, so are humans.
Yeah. Yeah.
As case in point, licking toilet seats for viral videos.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, for attention. Ugh. Somebody just give that person a hug, please.
Well, if you recall back from previous minutes, when Clyde went into the bar that Philo, frequents, and one of the newer, younger patrons decided that they weren't going to share a drink with an ape. Well, actually, that's where he said, he goes, "I'm not with a monkey," and he said, Clyde's an ape. He's like, "Well, I'm not sharing it with any ape, some dirty ape." And the bartender said, "Clyde's a clean ape." And of course, when he tried to get all big and bad on Clyde, Clyde pulled the Superman act and bent the steel bar.
Yeah.
And that guy sat back down, and the bartender poured him a drink. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I
I
guess it's okay if he gives him a kiss.
Yeah, that's got to be this is got to be movie magic, man. Because if you or I walked into a bar with an orangutan, we would be a hit.
Oh yeah, I don't know why anybody would want to fight an orangutan. First off, you have to be a moron in order to want to fight one of those things.
Yeah, well, not even fight though. Just the fact that somebody come in with a great ape, a big ass monkey, and you're just sitting at the bar with this big orange monkey having a drink like it's normal.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a bit of a coward at times, so I would think it's cool, but I would keep my distance, but I wouldn't want to look like I'm keeping my distance. I, I don't know. I would just probably drink casually.
Damn you. Fucking fucking Star Wars lines.
What are you talking about? This is just how I
Yeah.
live my life.
Fucking you. Let me guess. Your monkey's named Chewy.
Aw.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you name it Chewy? Why wouldn't you?
Oh, that would be awesome. He's my co-pilot.
Well, you got to figure too, though. I mean, to get back to the actual minute, if you're going to be upset with a monkey, it's one thing to be, to want to fight Clyde. It's another thing to then have to fight Philo Beddoe right next to him,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Because yeah, the man knows how to throw a punch.
especially in this movie. He plays a mean game of squash. All right, so well, speaking of being tired like that, the scene it doesn't so much end, but we get a quick cut, and now we got a shirtless Dreamboat Clint Eastwood sitting there.
With 70s hair.
Oh, why not? And he's
Yeah.
he's shirtless and he's being spooned by your friend and confidant Clyde the ape.
Yeah. Was it, what was that thing? Was it was it 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon? So now it's 2 degrees of me. I'm closer to Clint Eastwood than you are.
Hey, I tell you what, I'm more interested in the fact that you're friends with the great ape because now I'd walk around telling everybody he's my friend. You know,
Yeah.
any friend of mine is a friend of so that whole logic. So I just go around telling people I met the monkey.
Yeah. By proxy.
Well, right at that moment, something catches Clint Eastwood's attention. He sits up in the sleeping bag, looks up, and there's old Sandra Locke sitting there in his shirt, wearing a nightgown, and is standing in the doorway, and she's basically saying, "Mind if I join you?" type thing.
Uh-huh.
So in she comes, and the minute ends.
Yeah, so um big monkey hand. I
Yes,
try I don't know, man. If I woke up with a big hairy hand on I think I would have to file charges.
well, they're awfully close.
Yeah. Yeah.
It seemed like it was cold out there too. Even although I don't know why he took his shirt off, but maybe it was just so that he could be,
Closer to the
warm.
monkey. Yeah, well, it's like sleeping with a bearskin rug.
Yeah. Well, another movie that I've enjoyed is Heartbreak Ridge, and I always like the picture. I've kind of said before on that movie that if Clint Eastwood and Sandra Lock were still together, she would be playing the ex-wife character for sure.
Oh, yeah, almost. Yeah, and that reminds me that movie is really good.
Yeah. In my head canon, though, this is like Gunny Highway and Aggie the early years.
Oh, yeah.
This
Yeah,
is the
easy.
yeah, this is before they had their tumultuous breakup.
Oh, yeah, I wonder, if like there's a little gap between this movie, if that's canon, then that I wonder if Clyde got pissed off and gave Clint Eastwood's character in that movie all those scars with like a broken beer bottle.
Well, you never know. Well, that would if not that. See, to me, it's all headcanon. But I
Yeah.
say, we while Clint Eastwood is still around, we go ahead and have him prove our internet theories,
Mm,
quoting internet theories, and have them be true. But what I actually think is, you got to remember it. Okay, I'll flash forward a little bit. We haven't got to this minute yet of any which way you can, but he's going to have one hell of a fight at the end of this movie. It's one of
yeah.
the to me, it's one of the best. It's up there with the fight between Roddy Piper and Keith David. Which one?
Yeah. Keith David.
Keith David. Yeah, one of these days I'll get it right. But that's a classic movie fight right there, and
Oh,
I
dude, that's one of the best.
it is one of the best. But this movie is maybe close second.
Yeah.
It's I don't think people talk about this movie enough, which is why we're doing this minute by minute. But that's got one of the best fight scenes at the end. I'll just, show my hand now,
Yeah.
as far as my feelings on that, but it's a brutal fight, and to me, I could see some of those scars, they didn't come from Heartbreak Ridge, they came from this pit fighting he's been doing all these years,
Yeah.
and
Or he ended up in a damn abusive relationship with that monkey.
maybe Clyde was the reason Aggie and Tom Highway broke up. Maybe they just
Oh.
couldn't she's like, "Why you always got this fucking monkey everywhere? God damn." And he's like, "It's not a monkey, it's an orangutan, and he's a person, and his name is
Or
Clyde."
yeah. Or
His name is Clyde.
or he came home and Aggie and Clyde were,
"That's my wife,
engaged.
you son of a bitch." Well, notice he's not around, and, so we have to find a reason why he's no longer in the
He's buried in the backyard somewhere.
this is going off the fucking rails quick. This is gonna be another Roper episode. Well, I really don't have much else for this minute. What about you?
No, I think no. Yeah, not a whole lot of dialogue. It was Philo doing the right thing, trying to be a gentleman, not trying to take advantage of a situation, and you know, uh, leaning on his buddy the monkey.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it's a quick minute. It's the very little dialogue. But I mean, we're missing Orville, we're missing Ma, but in spirit they were here because we got to make a little joke about that, about Ma with the Oreos, anyways. But yeah, I just it's definitely, the beginning. It seems of a possible reconciliation, a more I was gonna say reconciliation. We've already seen the reconciliation as far as on friendship terms. This is
Right.
more of a possible romantic reconciliation because
Yeah.
she's definitely willing. He was hurt by her before, so he was, that's why he went to go sleep with Clyde because he's keeping his distance. But something tells me when she walks in his nightshirt and stands there with that "come hither" look in her eye, something tells me he's going to his defenses are going to weaken pretty quick.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at the two options of where you're gonna spend your night.
Well, right. Well, notice he didn't go there. She came to him, so
Well,
Clyde's there somewhere.
watching in a chair.
I know what happens with the in the minute. They scare him off somehow. I can only imagine how.
Yeah. He takes that Oreo and he throws out in the yard somewhere. Go
Right?
find it.
Yeah, exactly. Go fetch. Go wait outside.
Yeah.
I appreciate you joining me once again for any which way you can.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
I look forward to more minutes, and you mentioned Heartbreak Ridge. We might have to look into doing that sometime.
That'd be a good one, man. I hadn't seen that movie and damn, it's been a while, but yeah, I think we should absolutely do it.
Yeah, maybe then we'll put that in the docket. Well,
Yeah.
all right, everybody. Well, Perry, thanks for the Oreos, and we'll catch you next time.
Roger that. You have a good one.
All right. Thanks again, everybody, for joining us on this Wednesday minute of Any Which Way You Can.
There's always the good guys and the bad guys. Some things will never change.